Once upon a time in a dark and gloomy town, there was a man named Jack. He had lost everything: his family, his friends, his job because of his addiction to alcohol and drugs. He wandered the streets, desperate for a way to change his life. One day, while wandering the streets, he saw a strange store that didn't seem to be open to customers. He decided to knock on the door, and a strange man opened it for him. His name was Simon, and he offered Jack the opportunity to change his life in exchange for a simple favor. Jack was skeptical, but he was so desperate that he accepted. Simon gave him a wooden box containing a supernatural power that would allow him to fulfill all his wishes. But there was one condition: he was never to open the box, or he would suffer the terrible consequences. Jack was so happy with his new life that he forgot Simon's warning. He opened the box and was immediately seized with a terrible pain. He looked into the box and saw that it was filled with poisonous snakes that wrapped themselves around his neck and bit him. He died instantly. The townspeople were shocked by Jack's sudden death. They began to notice other strange deaths and disturbing disappearances. Eventually, they discovered that Simon was actually a demon who took people's souls in exchange for their most cherished wishes. The town was plunged into terror as people realized that their own desire for power had led them to their doom. They finally defeated the demon by uniting and refusing to give in to the temptation of his offers. But the lesson was clear: be careful what you wish for it could cost you your life. The city was now in mourning, but they knew they had to go on living. However, they noticed that the strange deaths and disappearances had not stopped. People began to wonder if Simon was really dead or if there was something else behind it all. Jack, who had died, reappeared in the city. But he was not the same. He had a blank, empty look in his eyes, and he didn't answer any questions. He walked around the streets, as if he was looking for something. People started to avoid him. Thank you for listening to this story. If you also like to write stories, to narrate them, then do not hesitate